welcome finally again to a spoiler check. It has been a while since we have some spoilers. Today we start with the EX10 spoilers, and there's some interesting stuff here today.
There is interesting stuff for both of us.
Yes.
And that's a thing I really enjoy. Remember to like and subscribe, consider becoming a channel member, and go and check out Card Trader for some good deals. Would you like to start us?
I can start with one of my low-key favorite archetypes that has never been good. That is Barga army. They're going to get some new cards here, and we start with a level 6 purple and black 12 play cost 12,000 DB Digimon that can evolve from level 5 purple or black for a cost of 4. It has on play, and when digivolving, you may choose one of your Digimon, delete the chosen Digimon, and one of your opponent's Digimon with as high or lower a level as it. All turns once per turn when any of your Barga army trait Digimon would leave the battle area by effects by trashing any two of these Digimon's Digivolution cards, they don't leave. And this has Digicross -2, 2 Digimon cards with Barga army trait.
Yeah, I just started thinking that did this Barga army high-end stuff have Digicross, but
no.
Yeah.
They didn't okay.
With you could guide a Digicross, but like...
Yeah, and the Darkness Bagramon did have Digicross.
Yeah.
But the other ones didn't, and they didn't have when digivolving either.
True.
Except like Bagramon I think had, but like Tactimon didn't have, Lilithmon didn't have when digivolving. They only have when played, on played, and on play, and they didn't have these Digicross. So you were like completely dependent on having use on board with multiple sources, so you can play the Digimons like efficiently. But now that Tactimon has its own Digicross -2, so you can get like -4, so you can play this for 8, and you can give you 6 reduction. So you can technically play this card for 2.
Yeah.
So, and this can it can choose itself to delete one of your opponent's Digimon, and then it can protect itself. So basically, this will always delete level 6 Digimon if you want.
It's a nice one. It's something that the deck and archetype really needed. And that's improvements.
Yeah.
Improvements.
Yeah, and the fact that it also has when digivolving makes the you are not dependent on playing them from hand.
Yeah.
You can actually evolve into these cards, which is
I'm glad that they gave it on play and when digivolving, because I get when BT10 came around, was Barga army first introduced in BT10, I guess so. They wanted to push these Digicross and on-play style of decks. And they didn't want to make them broken. They would not have been broken with when digivolvings and digicrosses, but
when you think about for example the old Lilithmon that had on play trash the top 4 cards of your deck, then add up to 2 cards with Barga army and one of their traits from your trash to your hand, then plays up to 2 Digimon cards with Barga army and their traits from your trash under one of your tamers.
Yeah,
why couldn't that just be when digivolving also?
And why didn't it have Digicross?
Yeah, same with the old Tactimon. It was even with when digivolving, I don't think it would have been broken. It would have been pretty good with when digivolving, but at least they should have had Digicross -2 1 card with Barga army trait or something like that.
Yeah.
So I think one thing they really failed with the old Barga army support was the fact that every level 4 and higher Barga army, in my opinion, should have had Digicross -2 1 Digimon card with Barga army trait. At least 1 Digimon card with Barga army trait.
Yeah.
So you could actually set up your things with the Troopmon that has opponent's turn effect where you want to trash card from its Digivolution cards. But you couldn't get anything else than Mad Leomons or Mad Leomon armored modes with like sources on first turn to like counter your opponent's things, and that really like makes the deck so much worse.
But at least it seems like they have fixed some stuff and learned.
Yeah, it's interesting to see, because I would hazard a guess we will see at least some of the lower end also, because the old things have only opponent's turn when trashed from Digivolution cards. So they don't actually combo with basically anything we have here. So you cannot like gain memory when you do your things on your own turn. So, but Tactimon is probably the least like exciting of these cards. It's a pretty fine removal and like fine card, but we have better cards incoming.
It's a step to a right direction. And the next step is Bagramon itself. 13 play cost 13,000 DP, evolves on top of level 5 purple for cost of 5. Level 6, of course. On play when Digivolving, you may place one of your opponent's Digimon as any of their other Digimon's bottom Digivolution card or under any of their tables. All turns. Once per turn, when any of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers Digivolve or effects place cards under them by trashing any two of this Digimon's Digivolution card, trash your opponent's top security card. And Digicross -2 to Digimon cards with Bagra army trait. It's Demon Lord and Bagra army traded.
Yeah, this is basically just the BT11, BT11 Bagramon, but brought to this like day and age, basically. Yeah. Because the effect is almost identical, except you don't have the like trashing card from your opponent's hand if your opponent has only like one Digimon or no Digimons. But otherwise, this is basically the same. It needs to trash more Digivolution cards because the old one only trashed one, I think. Yeah, but this also like because of you and this own Digicross, you can actually play this for 3 on your turn if you have enough cards. So playing this out for 3 is way better than the old Bagramon that you could only get out for 8. Like,
yeah.
Well, without multiple use. With multiple use, you can get almost anything to 0 if you want. But like, let's like think about you have only one U on board, and that you can use that for 3 like sources.
Yeah.
So then the old Bagramon would have cost you 8. But this can get to 9 with its own effect, and after that, every card from you makes this cheaper than the old Bagramon also.
Yep.
So I'm pretty excited about this. It's nothing super spectacular, but the old Bagramon did have good effects. Now they just have better like support around it, basically because of the Digicross mechanic being there. And again, you can still just like evolve into this. Like, I think the old Musou Nightmon is still pretty like under like appreciated level 5, and if we get something like close to that in this set also, because level 5s are the biggest problems if you want to digivolve in your Bagra army list, because Bagra army does have only one level 5 at the moment, and that is Musou Nightmon. So you need to do some. Oh, sorry. There's also Balmon, actually.
True, totally forgot that it was a Bagra army card.
Yeah, but like, Balmon has never really been like a Bagra army card. It has Bagra army trait, but its effects haven't really ever like worked with Bagra army that much. So it's been a little bit like wonky. But yeah, I do enjoy this Bagramon, and one reason why I enjoy it is because of the next card. So we have new Darkness Bagramon also. It's a super rare in the set. It's a purple and black 16 play cost 16,000 DP Digimon that can evolve from level 6 purple or black for a cost of 6. On play, when Digivolving, choose one card in your opponent's hand without looking and place it as any of their Digimon's bottom Digivolution card or under any of their Tamers. Then by placing 3 Bagra Army trait Digimon cards from your trash as Digimon's top Digivolution cards, delete one of their Digimon or Tamers with cards under it. All turns, this Digimon gains all turns effects of all level 6 Bagra Army trait Digimon cards in its Digivolution cards. Digicross -3 Bagramon and Dark Knightmon.
So much all.
Yeah, that was so much all indeed. But this is like...
This is really interesting and feels really powerful.
Yeah. Someone was already memeing that you're going to put some protection card like under your opponent's Digimon from hand. And then you're like, But otherwise you can...
Or like protoform or something.
Yeah. But the fact that you can have like multiple Bagramons under this. So you can have like the Bagramon all turns effects to like you put a card under your opponent's Digimon and then you can have Bagramon under this so you can like trash 2 cards and trash your opponent's top secret card. Or you can technically also use the old Bagramon because it also has all turns effect, so and it's easier on the Digivolution cards because it only trashes 1 card.
True.
So
the old Bagramon ain't dead in this deck also.
That might be true. I'm not like sure because of course I haven't like tested or anything. So
Shame
and
on
you
you.
can have and you can have Dactymon's like protection effect,
yeah.
which is also pretty nice. So you can just like get this Darkness Bagramon protection. So and this is a little bit closer to the old, like a little bit like the old Bagramon because it also takes a card from your opponent's hand, which is like it's a random card, so it's not that like not that good. But also it can technically sometimes like just screw your opponent over.
True.
Also, it's kind of funny because it can put like option card as bottom Digivolution card.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny. You can have like,
unique emblem under your notebook
or
something.
Here's this red scramble under your Digimon or Tamer.
I like this card. And like this...
And again, like, well, this is actually, the cost on this card is exactly the same as the old one.
Yeah.
Because like, they were both 16, these are both 16 play cost, and they both have Digicross -3, Bagramon and Dark Knightmon. So you can't get this out like cheaper than like the old version, like we could do with Bagramon or Dactymon, but still like, if you're playing this for like in like a 4 cost, that's kind of nuts.
Yeah. It's interesting that this does not have any special Digivolution conditions, but I think you are supposed to play this.
Yeah. And like the old one could evolve from level 5 black Digimons also, but it cost 9, which is kind of mad.
Yeah.
So this cannot evolve on top of Dark Knightmon anymore, like the old one could. But I'm not sure Dark Knightmon has like any actual. Well, it depends. If they make new Dark Knightmons in this set that are like kind of Bagra Army support also.
We could have a level 5 Dark Knightmon that is Bagra Army support. It would be nice.
Yeah, but then it would probably need to be like Bagra Army traded.
Yeah, but it could have like rule Bagra Army also.
Yeah. Or they just bring out Musou Knightmon, which is named Dark Knightmon and Uvarmon. So they just make that again.
Nice. Yeah. One thing that I love is the consistency in Digimon. This has Digicross -3 Bagramon and Dark Knightmon, and the old one has Dark Knightmon and Bagramon.
Oh, it's different. It's the
Bandai, what the hell?
Yeah.
I like this. I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
And you also.
I'm not like expecting this to be like anything spectacular or like tier 0, tier 1 deck with these cards that we have seen, but at least now it seems like there's more play to this, and like you have like more options and your like on plays don't need to be like completely horrible all the time.
Yeah, let's hope the bottom end is also good.
Yeah, indeed.
Then another villainous character, but from another series, is Impmon and its Digivolution line. We have Beelzemon Support. We already took a look at the Beelzemon in like one of our previous videos when it was revealed with the Black War Greymon. So here is Impmon. 4 play cost, 2000 DP, level 3, purple rookie, virus and evil trait. Evolves on top of a level 2 purple for cost of 0. When this card is trashed from your deck, you may delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. Start of your main phase, trash the top 2 cards of your deck. And inherit your turn. For every 10 cards in your trash, this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP. It's kinda strong.
Yeah, that start of your main phase feels like super brilliant effect for Beelzemon decks.
Yeah.
Like, you just evolve this on the back, play some, like, I don't know, training or boost or missed memory boost or something like on the first turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything that is good. And like then you get trash 2 on start of your main phase and then you can like go from there with like Wizardmons and stuff or like Wizardmon X or anything. So like
you can trash so many cards.
Yeah, and the fact that you can like just incidentally like delete opponent's level 4 or lower Digimons can actually be like super powerful also.
Yeah. So. But I kinda hate that Beelzemon gets more of these random mill effects.
Yeah, Beelzemon is not my like favorite decks because it's so random and like it's the point of the deck, but sometimes you just get like steamrolled by Beelzemon that like mills 5 memory on 1 turn or something and then they just keep on going.
Beelzemon is so like lottery deck sometimes.
Luckily we don't have more than one of that, like the starter deck Impmon or whatever it was that is restricted.
Oh, EX2 Impmon.
Yeah, it was EX2.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember which one.
It got a reprint in starter deck.
Yeah. So luckily we don't have more than one of those because then we would be like that is probably one of the like most impactful like restrictions ever because it's like it's one of those cards that like if that would be brought back to 4, Beelzemon would be probably broken again. So
yeah, controllable mill and like or uncontrollable mill is even worse actually.
Yeah, and we could a little bit like for those who don't remember the Beelzemon, it's a secret rare in EX10 and it's an ace card that can just like trash cards with one play when digivolving and when attacking, and then it can delete like stuff and it goes higher the more you have cards in trash, and then it also on play when digivolving returns cards from trash to top of the deck and de-digivolves one of your opponent's Digimon. So it's a super powerful card, and this seems like Beelzemon could make a comeback. Like these are so strong cards.
I have a strong feeling that we will see Beelzemon at top tables after EX10.
Yeah, especially the fact that the Beelzemon Ace is like it has a removal, top deck manipulation, and de-digivolve in the same card. so it's like, and it can evolve from Impmons for a cost of 4 if you have 20 or more cards in trash. So you can actually blast Digivolve from a random one on the field if you have enough cards in trash.
Yeah, feels nice.
Yeah. So, and I think Beelzemon is one of those decks that it doesn't need like many new good cards. It just needs a couple of good enough cards that do what it wants to do, and that is enough to like push Beelzemon again. And these new cards feel like something that could be. carry on to more Beelzemon support, so people have some idea. We have a new Wizardmon, which is a level 4 purple and yellow 5 play cost 5000 DP Digimon that can evolve from level 3 purple or yellow for a cost of 3, or from a level 3 with evil trait for a cost of 2. When effects trash this card from the deck or security stack, give one of your opponent's Digimon security attack -1 until their turn ends. On play, when digivolving by trashing your top security card, trash the top cards of your deck and all of your opponent's Digimon get -3000 DP for the turn. Inherit effect Barrier, and this has the Wizard and Vigilante trait.
This is an interesting card. Like, I
Yeah,
kinda like it.
This is interesting that they have actually like combined like the yellow part and the purple part and like the Beelzemon and the Vigilante side basically in the same card. Which I kind of enjoy the fact that they have done that. Like, it's not spectacular support maybe on either side, but like it's a good enough card to play at least. So, and -3000 DP blank, like, pretty strong as a level 4 effect. So
Yep.
So the fact that you can just like this Wizardmon could kill all Diabromon tokens by itself.
Oh, that's true. Oh my god.
So that's something. But yeah, but -3000 DP like blanket is pretty good. And it's also on play. So you can do some like nifty things with like some other minus effects or maybe even like purple is a good color to play like Digimons from trash, so that's also like something you could do with this. Of course, the cost for that by the trashing, but the fact that you need to trash your top security might be a little bit like steep cost, but sometimes it's worth it. So and you don't have to do it, of course. So
and sometimes this just like absolutely ruins your opponent's day if they have like a Lucemon that can play this for free, or like ruin mode with this. Of course, this does not continue until your opponent's turn ends, but like plus 3k to ruin mode blanket.
Yeah, might be like important. And the fact that you can like randomly mill this and give security like -1 could like matter sometimes.
Yeah, or if your opponent like trashes your security and tries to go for a game and they trash this.
Yeah. So it's interesting to see, will this find its way like, or how many of these?
Yeah, the promo Wizardmon is so good.
Yeah, and Wizardmon X is just like
so
your
cool.
best early game. It's like your best early game card.
Yeah,
so.
but the barrier is really like good.
Yeah, it's something that like Beelzemon has been like deck that if it can't attack like over, or like if it doesn't get big enough, it can't really attack, and then you might like lose some effects because of that.
But now we have these plus DPs from Impmon and then barrier, so like this helps.
Yeah, it's interesting to see.
Yeah,
how does Wizardmon do in the end.
Then we also have a new Beelzemon 7 play cost 7000 DP level 5 purple and black Digimon that can evolve on top of level 4 purple or black for cost of 4, or on top of level 4 with Wizard trait for cost of 3. It has Wizard and actually Barga army trait, and it's free. Never realized that before. On play, when digivolving, trash the top 3 cards of your deck. Then, if you have 5 or more cards in your trash, this Digimon gains Reboot and Blocker until your opponent's turn ends. On deletion, if you have 10 or more cards in your trash, you may play 1 Beelzemon from your trash without paying the cost. Inherit all turns. For every 10 cards in your trash, this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP. This is like upgraded BT10 Beelzemon.
Something like that, yeah.
Wasn't the starter deck Beelzemon that one that gained the on division for until end of your opponent's turn?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think this is like not as good as the starter deck one, but it could technically be. The reboot blocker is kinda good.
Yeah, it's better than the BT10 Balmon at least.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the BT10 was when attacking also, so I don't understand why they make this like Bakra army Balmon always so like awkward for actual Bakra army.
Yeah.
Like, because you can't actually.
I think it's just lore reasons. It's not like anything else.
It still annoys me.
Yeah, I understand. But like, it also this also has on play. So like this could be like mid to late game, kinda early game also actually. Just hard slam if you break, or Hail Mary.
Yeah, because it's like you cannot evolve to this for 3 in Bakra army, which annoys me a whole lot.
Yeah. But yeah, I the Bakra army trait is there for lore reasons. It's like it's not even there.
Yeah, but otherwise,
for Beelzemon this is really solid.
Yeah, it's your second best or best, like. Well,
yeah.
I guess the starter deck one is better because like it gains the effect and you can like evolve on top of it and have the effect still. So
yeah, and you could just like blast over it, and even if it gets removed, you could play the Beelzemon back.
Yeah, which is kind of actually mad now that when we're talking about it with the new Beelzemon Age.
Yep. We have so many good Beelzemons.
Yeah.
And then we have the BT19 Beelzemon.
There will be like choices to be made with the Beelzemons.
Beelzemon toolbox incoming.
That would be something.
Yeah. But I like this for Beelzemon.
Yeah. Shall we move into some Appmons? Apparently evil Appmons, I guess.
Yeah, the system is corrupted.
Yeah, I kind of hope I'm not sure doing this Sinister Order, because it's the set of the bad guys. I think they have said that.
Yeah.
But like, I just hope they're like literally all bad guys. Like, no good guy Digimons here, only like bad guy or like that kind of things.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we have the first of the new Appmons, which is Copybemon. I have no idea. Copymon.
Copymon, yeah.
But I would say it's Copybemon.
Yeah, it's
or something
Copymon,
like that. 3 play cost, 1000 DP, purple, level 3 Appmon, which has interesting traits again. System, copy and paste, and Leviathan. It can evolve from level 2 purple for a cost of 0, or from a level 2 with Appmon trait for a cost of 0. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 card with Appmon trait, and 1 card with Leviathan trait among the hand, return the rest of the bottom deck. Link Appmon trait, cost 1. When attacking by trashing one of this Digimon's link cards, you may return 1 Appmon Digimon card from your trash to the hand. Saves plus 2000 DP when it's damaged. And the when attacking was of course link effect, but I hope you understand that.
It's a searcher. The link when attacking effect ain't that bad.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure you're ever going to like, or you're ever supposed to use that effect, kinda. If you don't like super need something from your trash.
Yeah.
Or it depends on like, I wonder if I have this like looking at these other like cards also. We only get 3, but like I wonder if these cards have like in level 5s or level 6 or somewhere there. I wonder if they have effects that activate when you trash your link cards.
Oh, that could be interesting.
Like, because usually it's when you get linked, but I wonder if these might have things that activate when you trash your link cards.
Yeah. My biggest problem with this is like after we get the whole Leviathan stuff, when we talk about Levia, will we talk about Leviamon or Leviathan?
That's an interesting question. I kind of hate the fact that like it seems like all these Appmons are just their own decks.
Yeah.
And like that
This,
kind
of course,
me.
could be like splashed. But,
Yeah,
but
this is
I don't know. It's when attacking, it's kind of bad.
Yeah, and it's a searcher. Like if you want like billion Appmon searcher,
Yeah,
play it. But like,
that's true. Yeah, let's move on. We have Kabemon. 3 play cost 1000 DP, level 3 black. I just read one of the traits. Level 3 black rookie Appmon that evolves on top of level 2 that is black or has Appmon trait. It's standard Appmon system trait and wallpaper.
yeah, it's a wallpaper.
What the hell? Security at the end of the battle. Play this card without paying the cost. Link Appmon trait for cost of 1. When attacking by trashing one of this Digimon's link card, disable one of your opponent's Digimon. Security effect is whatever, but when attacking is kind of good.
Yeah, having like the fact that you can get the D-Digivolve effect on your Digimon by paying 1 and attacking feels like actually kind of strong.
Yeah.
So it's...
This might be my favorite Appmon design.
I love the fact that we have so many Appmons that play themselves from security that I can just soon make a deck that is only like Appmons that play themselves.
Security app control.
Yeah. But otherwise, it's probably a fine card. Kinda need to see like the whole deck to know if this actually matters.
Yeah, is this part of any links?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the next one.
Oh no, let's fusion snap links. Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about that. It's a level 4 Mienumon. I don't know. It's a 6 play cost 6000 green and purple level 4 that can evolve from level 3 purple green or from a level 3 standard from any color for a cost of 3. It can also upfuse from Mirrormon, Kabemon, and Copipemon. It's now Copipemon.
Yeah.
Mienumon has jamming and retaliation. Your turn, once per turn, when this... If you have one of your tamers, one tamer, Leviathan cost. Link Appmon trait cost 2. And the link effect is all turns when any of your opponent's Digimon suspend. By trashing one of these Digimon's link cards, draw 1 and gain 1 memory and gives plus 3000 DP. It's linked. And this is System Stealth and Leviathan traded Appmon.
Why is this not a wallpaper? It's interesting. Jamming is interesting on green and purple card.
Yeah, like
It's
no
not-
blue,
Yeah.
no blue inside.
Okay,
Inside.
it has blue hair, so kinda.
Now that Digimon has blue somewhere, it's qualified for jamming.
Yes. The linked alterns effect is kinda okay.
Yeah, and I actually like the fact that this level 4 has the tamer playing effect more than that the fact that the others have level 3s.
It's more natural.
Yeah, like, and it's like you can do things like, because you can go to this for app fusion for free, so you can basically go from level 3 for 1 into this,
And play a tamer.
like then you can like link something to this, play tamer, and so on. So it's like I think I like this more because I think the level 3s have been always like a little when they're like, when you have to go like, then you need to have that level 3. But like the level 4s seem like more natural fit for this kind of effect because the level 4s are the ones you are going into and you are using. So, and but the all turns is actually... I'm so interested because it's all turns. Can you get, like... I want to see the level 5s and level 6. Can you get, like, link materials on your opponent's turn or something? Because, like, it's so strange because this can, like... you can lose your link material on your opponent's turn. But can you, like, get it back? Or, like... something that we haven't seen enough cost yet.
Thought.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of intrigued by this app online also, but we will see how the top end and who or what actually is Leviathan Tamer. I haven't checked it.
Yeah, I haven't either.
But yeah, let's move to your stuff.
I'm so hyped. We have Lucemon Support. We have actually the whole line of Lucemon today here. Lucemon is a level 3 yellow little angel, 10 play cost 10,000 DP, evolves on top of Cupimon for cost of 5. It has blocker, breeding when digivolving. This Digimon may move. End of your turn by returning 5 cards with Lucemon in their text from your trash to the bottom of the deck. This Digimon may digivolve into Lucemon Chaos mode in the trash without paying the cost. Inherit blocker. I kinda love that they gave blocker and blocker inherit to this.
Yeah, what I don't love is the fact that they made a when digivolving effect that activates in breeding.
This Digimon may move.
I don't care what it does or how.
Yeah, it's so funny for me, just like.
Yeah, but like it's the fact that like they have now like opened the gate for when digivolving effects.
Yeah,
I'm not like biggest fan of that because I think that is something they can break.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Like if they're not super like conservative with this like breeding when digivolving, they can definitely break that. Otherwise, the blockers in this card are good, and I think the biggest problem in this card is the end of your turn. Because it's like, you need to have 6 cards with Lucemon in text, and one of them needs to be Lucemon Chaos mode that you want to go into. So you need to have like 5 Lucemon cards in your trash.
And it ain't...
Plus the Chaos mode.
Yeah, it ain't that easy.
Yeah, because that is not easy. Like, you would need to play something like, I don't know, some other like mills to actually get those cards fast.
Darkness Wave or something.
Yeah, because the little I have played against Lucemon, I don't think they have like the Lucemon deck doesn't like fill the trash with Lucemons fast.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, so
we would
this
need
is like,
some sort of option card to do that.
Yeah, but yeah, this is like it's basically like if you don't have anything you're breeding or like you only like hatch there. Well, this is like 5 cost blocker.
Yeah.
So
5 cost 10,000 DP blocker.
Yeah, so that's not like bad. And the fact that you can get blocker to your like chaos modes or Lucemon X antibodies or Satan modes or whatever.
And like
it's kind of good.
Like one big fault of Lucemon deck has been that you can't always hatch. If you even think you are going to go to Satan mode, you don't want to have your like egg open in your breeding area. So like this opens the possible to just like digivolve to this and get it out there.
Yeah.
If you think you are like going to Satan mode at some point. Of course, I don't know what the new Satan mode does, but like...
Yeah. Let's talk about new Chaos mode. Before that, we get a new level 5 Lucemon Chaos mode that is purple 13 play cost 13,000 Digimon that can evolve from level 4 purple or yellow for a cost of 7 or from Lucemon. When digivolving when attacking by trashing card in may delete one of their Digimon or Tamers if this effect didn't delete recovery +1. All turns once per turn when this Digimon would leave the battle area, your may delete one Tamers. Didn't delete, it doesn't leave. And this is of course Demon Lord and 7 Great Lords traded.
Yeah, it's interesting that this Digivolves from Lucemon 1 cheaper than the previous ones.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I think this is solid card for the deck.
Yeah. I'm like, someone was like super excited about the protection on this card, but I was like, I don't think protection where your opponent gets to choose is that good.
Yeah.
Like, this is not. This doesn't actually read like protection. This is basically tax that your opponent needs to pay to get rid of this Digimon.
Yeah. If you think this like a tax, it's better than if you think it's like a protection, because we have protections for Lucemon. We have the X antibody Lucemon.
But the when Digivolving when attacking is actually, in my opinion, good because both when Digivolving and when attacking. So you have like, you can technically even get both on the same turn, which is already super powerful. So.
Yeah, of course it costs 5 to Digivolve to this, but
yeah. I was like technically like both. But if you can get like when Digivolving and when attacking same turn, then your opponent like either recovers you 2 or like they need to delete their stuff. So that is already, I think, pretty fine.
Yeah, I think this is better than the BT. Was it BT20? Lucemon? Yeah, BT18, sorry.
It's the BT18. Which one was BT18? That one.
It had protection.
It's Don't Play When Digivolving one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That had like hard protection, yeah.
But I think this is better.
Yeah, I think the aggression on this card is better. The protection is debatable, like, or not, it's not.
Yeah, but you always want to go your EX6 Lucemon Chaos mode, so like...
Yeah. It's the best one of the bunch.
But I like this. I love that we have Lucemon Support. It's interesting to see if we get new larva, or will we ever get the second larva.
Who knows?
Yeah, but at least we have the second ever Lucemon Satan mode. I love this art, by the way. 16 play cost 16,000 DP, Evolos on top of level 6 purple for cost of 6, or on top of Lucemon case mode for cost of 6. It's of course level 7 purple demon god virus Digimon on play when Digivolving. By placing one Lucemon larva from your trash to your empty breeding area without paying the cost, delete all of your opponent's Digimon with the highest level. When Digivolving when attacking once per turn, your opponent may delete one of their Digimon or Tamers. If this effect didn't delete, trash their top security card and this Digimon unsuspends. Okay, for a second I was like, is this worse than the old one? But might not be.
Yeah, I guess the old one kind of has better removal.
Yeah, and the end of all turns is bonkers.
Yeah, but the fact that you can technically attack twice with this is also like kind of dumb. So this isn't that far from the old one.
Yeah.
Like, this doesn't, in my opinion, move the needle in what Lucemon is doing. Like, this basically does the same kind of thing that the old Satan mode does. Although the old Satan mode has the ability to delete Tamers, and it can choose what Digimon to delete, which can be, like, also relevant at times.
These are for, like, I think you are going to play both of these.
Could be, yeah.
1-2 split for either way, I'm not sure yet. But
I do enjoy the fact that I'm also almost like, I almost think they could have taken the once per turn. Well, it has to be once per turn.
It would be dumb if it wasn't.
Yeah. I was like, I think it could have been like that. It could have been able to activate both when Digivolving and when attacking. Like, if you Digivolve into this and then you could get like both sides once per turn, but it needs to be once per formatted like this, because otherwise you could just attack infinitely if your opponent have any Digimons or Tamers in the board.
Yeah.
So
I still don't know if this is better than the old one. They kinda have their own use cases. This is more aggressive.
they are so close to each other. Like they do the same kind of thing, but just a little bit different.
Yeah.
So, but it does like it's interesting because it can like you can digivolve into Satan mode, then you like delete your opponent's highest level Digimon, and if it's like their only Digimon, then you get the when digivolving. And if your opponent doesn't have tamers, or if they have tamers, they either need to delete the tamers or get like top security card trashed.
Yeah.
So they do kind of similar things. So it's like
Yeah. And of course we need to remember that the larva has the breeding effect that if your Lucemon Satan mode would leave the battle area, you can move it and protect it. So we have protections for this.
I guess the biggest problem with Lucemon is still the cost. Like everything costs on arm and leg. And,
Yeah.
I'm not talking only about but just like the cards, playing the cards themselves. Like it costs a lot.
I just hope that we get like a solid option for this deck in this set. But we have to see.
Already like 2 options, but they're super like limited in their use case. So.
Yeah. Something that helps you mill stuff, probably. I don't know.
It probably needs to be some sort of delay that, like, as a main effect, just like mills you or something. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, these were the cards from the first week of EX10 reveals or spoilers. What do you think about these? Are you more of a Lucemon guy or more of a Bakramon guy? Tell us in the comments what do you think about these
Or maybe
cards.
an Appmon guy.
Yeah, true. Or Beelzemon.
Or Beelzemon.
Yeah, there's so much to choose.
I know here in our community we have multiple Beelzemon enjoyers, so
Yeah.
they are happy.
Wait, are all of these cards like purple?
What?
No, Gabemon and...
What?
Huh, what?
You're... I can't hear. I couldn't hear anything you said.
I was just thinking, these are like all purple cards, kinda. Lucemon is yellow and Gabemon is black, but all of the other ones are kinda purple. So, yeah.
Basically purple week.
Yeah, purple set, actually. Remember to like and subscribe, consider becoming a channel member, go and check out Card Trader and tell us what do you think about these cards in the comments. And we will see you at the next video. Bye!